Hey everybody, welcome here to another pick a card reading. We are going to do the reading for how does your neighbor view you, right? What's your neighbor thinking about you right now? Let's get into it right away and do the reading. So, pile one. How's pile one's neighbor view them? Okay, well, pile one. I'm seeing your neighbor may feel that you're a very worried person. They could not understand what you're going through or talking about. There could be this air that you're very heartbroken and focusing on career or so. They feel like you're just by yourself a lot of the time and you could be holding back some kind of grief. Um, Maybe you used to be more social and you've pulled back. I feel like they don't get the same vibe that they used to get from you. But they do know that you're a good person underneath all of your challenges and everything. This person hopes that you will get something more in your life. They have a positive hope for you, but right now they don't know what to think. They feel like you could be stressing, dealing with a lot of conflicts here. Maybe you pushed people away because of their trifling nature, so they have this sense that you are distancing yourself from groups of people or people. They feel like your other neighbors or so. Um, they feel like you could be very snappy as well. Maybe they overheard some arguing, or they feel that from your attitude that they can't seem to get a word in with lately. They have this sense that you're going through something very negative, and they don't know how to perceive it. They really just assume the worst here, and a part of it is like they feel like maybe you're blaming them for something other people did, and they don't appreciate that in a way. But they feel like you'll grow out of this for sure because underneath that, they see you as someone very spiritual, organized, intelligent, but they just don't really know the latest with you. And they feel like you're not sharing either. I feel like you are in the process of giving something old up and moving on, and that takes up most of your effort. You don't really have time to make friends or socialize. I guess they take that a little personally. All right, Pawan, that's what I'm seeing here. It's a quick message, but it does tell you how your neighbors do feel about you. See you later. Hi, Pal 2. This is going to be your reading here for how does your neighbor view you right now. Let's get into it right away. How does Pile two's neighbor view them right now? Okay, your neighbors here. I'm seeing there could be two. Your neighbors view you as a very loving and successful person. They feel like you're not of many words, but you are someone very serious about your goals. I feel like you are someone who has a relationship or you're very family oriented as a person. They've seen you maybe go through some challenges and they feel like you are a warrior. You have some wounds, but you never let them know that. I feel like they can just see it from themselves, from experience, but they feel like you are growing. A lot of different signs they may be seeing. Maybe you didn't have vehicles in your driveway, now you do, and they're both yours. You have one or more. They can tell that you've shifted in lifestyle from the outside looking in. Somehow they can tell that. Um, I think I see this as a story where you do have two vehicles, all right, Pal two. They feel that you're moving up and perhaps you've changed in a lot of ways in attitude. You could have graduated schools. Something about knowledge here. You possess a lot of knowledge. They maybe understand that you have higher education, and they know from the way that you speak, when you do get a chance to get to speak to them, they feel that you are very intelligent, articulate. You keep it short though, and that makes them know even more that you're very smart. You don't want to give your lessons for free or something like that. They do feel you're a very resilient character. You're strong. You just keep your family business to yourself. I'm sensing you are someone who is in a committed relationship. They feel like you don't really talk about that or socialize with it. You just keep it to yourself because it's your private matter. I feel like you are someone who's growing still. You approach things with a beginner's mindset, so that helps you master multiple topics that you pursue. And I feel like you are resilient against temptations. Temptations do not get you to mess up or fumble. That's what I'm seeing here. That's what your neighbor thinks about you. That's how they view you. All right, pal, too. They view you as someone very smart, wealthy, and private. All right, love you guys. See you later. Bye. Hey, pile 3, this is going to be your reading for how does your neighbor viewing you right now. Let's get into it right away. How's pile 3's neighbor view them? They could feel like you ignored them or played some kind of mind game here. They feel like you're successful. You keep it to yourself, though, like in a very strong way. Like they want to know what's going on. It's like you're actively hiding from them or something. Pile 3. You do have a lot of projects going on, and you are mild mannered. You sometimes tell them off, or you're sarcastic with your rebuttals, and then you just disappear. You try to limit how much they know about you. That's just how it is. You're protecting your happiness from them. I see also when you have friends over, it's like a very private matter. You keep this information from your neighbor. It's like you look at your neighbor as the ops, right? You look at them as as like, I gotta stay away from them because you view them as your enemy or something or some competition. This is the pile where I'm seeing that you may compete with your neighbors or they compete with you, or to prevent that from starting, you take these measures so that so they don't start with me. Okay, I feel like they are curious about you in some way though. Recently there could have been some accident in front of your home or around your home, or you could have had a loss in the family, or they could have. Something serious was going on and it made them wonder about you. They must see you travel here and there. You could be someone who travels, so they may have seen you take your suitcase or something in the morning, the early morning, late at night. They want to they want to break your walls down. They want to know who you are, and you are making it a challenge for them. You don't want them to know so easily. This person goes in their head, in their mind. They contemplate what to do with you or about you. They have that question, and they always wonder. I see that you do have a happy family life, and amongst your friendships, it is very happy. You recently had some kind of success, blow up or move up. Everyone around you knows that. And now these people want the scoop. These neighbors, they want the scoop. What's up with you these days? So that's what I'm seeing here. And you're not gonna just tell them. They're going to have to like stalk you one by one and find out what's up with you, pile 3. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that they're in their head about what you're busy in. All right. Love you, pile 3. See you later. Bye. Hey there, pile 4. This is going to be your reading here for How is your neighbor viewing you right now? Let's get into it right away and see. How's your neighbor viewing you right now, pal 4? I feel like you're moving on from something. You're very serious about going full speed towards success here. They feel like you've limited distractions and that you are building some kind of money. Like they've assumed that you've came into some kind of money or whatever. They want to know more about this. They feel like you're psychic. Some of you could be a psychic here and intuitive. They feel like you've toned down impulsive behavior. Maybe you've been able to wrap up your addictions and discard them or reduce them to a great extent. I feel like these people are concerned if you may leave. Could be ready to go somewhere. They have the sense that you're very independent. You could also live alone. Some of you are partnered, some of you live alone, and they have some kind of envy towards you. This has to do with your detached demeanor. Maybe they care. They realize they care about what you're doing and what you're up to more than you care about them. So they kind of realize they're being a little obsessive about you. They're always taking a look at what you have on, or what kind of car you're in, or whose car you're getting into. What did you dress? Did you wear a hat today or not wear a hat? Like this person is very nosy. They're very depressed over some financial drama they have going on. So they're focusing on you. They had their own imbalance recently, uh, and it's causing them to need to work more. And so they just want to see you and your life and wonder what you're doing. Like when this, some people when their ego is tested, they just need to compare themselves quickly to someone around them. So this could be like a situation like that. This is a neighbor that's competing with you, and I feel like if you're achieving your dreams in some way with the 6 of Wands there in that world, 8 of Cups as well. You may have underwent a change that has caused you to get become serious, right? And it's showing, and this person is very jealous of that. They're motivated in some ways, but they're also jealous in some way, and they think about you in that way. They wonder like if you have any tips for them. They are curious to see all the different things you create. You may have like built something around your house, like let's say a dog house, or you've added decorations, or you've done something around your house, and they were watching the whole time, and they was like thinking like, wow, you're pretty thrifty. Want to know more about you. So powerful. That's what I'm seeing here. You have a neighbor who's a little envious, and they're taking notes. All right, I'll see you guys later. Right? Bye.